Today is November 29th, 2009 at Center City, Philadelphia. The art museum is half a mile that way, maybe a mile, I don't know. It's not far. Benjamin Franklin Parkway is 4 or 5 blocks. Logan Square. Now, around 30 years ago, I decided to go exploring, as I call it. Something I don't do anymore, because I think I've seen enough. I'm happy just to stay in one spot. But anyway, 30 years ago, approximately 1980, 1979, somewhere around there, I decided to take a walk. You know, just go out of my way, just see what I can find. And because I always find something interesting. It's always an interesting store, interesting houses, like these row houses, I find interesting. Interesting stores. Now that's not true for all parts of the city. If you go, there's some parts of the city where it's not interesting. It's like a bombed out war zone. I mean, if you like that kind of scenery, then you'd like it, but I don't. Anyway, so I'm walking probably up the street here. And I come to, well, what you see here. This thing, it looks like a castle. Fairmount, 22nd and Fairmount. Looks like a castle, right? I couldn't, you know, I want to wait till we get down here. It even looks more like a castle. Look at that. I come up here and I'm just right out of Center City. Center City is just a few blocks down. What is this? What is this? There's a medieval castle just a few blocks north of Center City? I had no idea what this was. Okay, well now I know what it is. It's, well, you can read it for yourself. Now, back in 1980, 1979, those signs were not there. Here, just imagine you're walking around Center City, you know, bookstores, all kinds of shops, and you come up against this. What on earth is this? I'm thinking to myself. Now, back then there was no Google that I could. I mean, if you Google 22nd and Fairmount, we'll tell you exactly what this is. Back then, there was no Google, no signs. I was like absolutely flabbergasted. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I mean, the idea, I don't know, like I was probably like 30 years old then. And I thought I knew at least a little about it. I mean, you would think I would know that this prison was in Philadelphia. Now this was built, I don't know, 1824. And back then, it was built as a... Well, there you go. Read that. Original prison built in 1822, 836 on a radical plan by John Haviland, linking solitude with moral and vocational instruction. It exemplified the Pennsylvania system of penology, became a model for 200 prisons worldwide, closed in 1971. I see, that sign wasn't there when I was here in 1980. There was nothing. I just could not imagine what this was. And the worst part was I couldn't go home and say, hey, guess what? There's a medieval castle right in downtown, or just north of downtown Philly, right in Philadelphia. Did you know there's a medieval castle there? Of course, this wasn't open in 1980 when I came. This was all closed. Hi.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Eastern State Penitentiary. Our schedule is on the blackboard.
Okay, thank you.
Our admission count is down that corridor to your right. The guided topic tours that we have scheduled, they meet in cell block 8, and they're limited seating on a busy day.
Okay. Is today a busy day?
So far, not as busy as it could be.
Yeah, I came by here in 1980.
When it was an abandoned home.
And there were no signs or anything. I had no idea what this was. I had absolutely no idea. I thought there was a castle here. I thought it was a castle. I mean, what would a castle be doing? Yeah, okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm making a video. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good afternoon.
You too. There we go. Well, as I was saying to that gentleman, a lot has changed since I was here in 1980. It was just an abandoned building. Now, it's still, I mean, they haven't remodeled it. I mean, it's, haven't done any work on it. It's still, dilapidated inside. Guess I'll be on my way. Guess I could walk down to this corner here, but guess I'll go down 21st Street.